From swords and sandals to lightsabers and Death Stars, this is Rediscovering Classics. Hello, welcome back to Rediscovering Classics. As always, I'm your host, Roger Dodger. Today we are going to do a couple things. We're going to do a Laserdisc collection update, and we're going to do an update on the channel as a whole, so I can discuss some things with you guys that are going on with the channel that I'm super excited about. So, first up, we will do the Laserdisc update as normal. I've acquired a couple. I had to slow down a little bit because I've just got such a large backlog of them to watch and get through. But I'm still picking them up every now and then, of course, from Whatnot. The sellers will be listed in the description as normal. And starting with Laser Order 66, who sent me this beautiful copy of this sci-fi double feature Encore Edition, which is just the Universal brand. We have Colossus, The Forbin Project, and Silent Running. I have not seen either of these films. I know that they are both sci-fi films from the 70s, and I am very excited to get into both of them, but let's just check this out. We know I took it out of the plastic, so we know we're doing gatefold. We have a page for Silent Running, and a page for Colossus. I really love these Encore Edition gatefolds when Universal actually put the work into them with chapter stops, so on. Here's the lovely back, mirroring the VHS tape format. And that is all I picked up from Laser Order 66 this week, but of course his link will be in the descriptions. Be sure to check out his Saturday show. I always have so much fun at those. He's so funny. He's just really knowledgeable, and he has a lot of great stuff. Next up, we of course have from Sith Lord Vader, we have Dances with Wolves. Now, this is one that I kind of hemmed and hawed a little bit on, just because I'm not sure of the picture quality of this. And this is one of those movies that you really, just the best picture quality, really brings the movie to life. And I have a Blu-ray copy of it that, while it has some issues with the restoration, it really is, the imagery is beautiful. And so I haven't had a chance to check this out yet, and I am really looking forward to it. Next up, we have another addition into my Star Trek movie collection. We have Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country, which has a fantastic performance from Christopher Plummer. Of course, the original cast is back. And if we're keeping up, that means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So of the original crew movies, I am only missing 5. And to that I say, is anybody truly missing 5? Next up, we've got a fun movie. We've got The Return of the Musketeers, which I believe was the third film in this Musketeer series that Universal did with Michael York. And these are a lot of fun. They're funny. They're swashbucklers. They're adventurous. They're just really fun movies. And I'm always a huge Michael York fan. Whether he's in Return of the Musketeers, Logan's Run, or Austin Powers. And now for the highlight purchases from Sith Lord. we have these beautiful Japanese releases of 2001. We also have 2010 over here in a matching kind of format. These are Japanese releases, so you know you'll have those hard-coded subtitles. Here's the Obi. So, but I want to get this out of here because this is just such a monster of a set. So, the first thing is, it came in this hard sleeve. Now, I'm not sure if that's just something Sith put it in or if that's how it was originally packaged. But, let's look at this monster. So, here's front. Here's the back. 70 millimeter. And let's grab these inserts out. So, first off, we've got our book. I have Google translated this to production notes and shot notes and stuff. So, really kind of a cool insert to have. Next up, we have each disc. Now, this is a 3-disc set, and each of the outer sleeves has your chapter stops on them. So there's disc 1, disc 2, and finally disc 3. Now this is standard play as opposed to extended play, which means it's less compressed, there's less going on, and that's going to make for your better picture quality, if I understand all that correctly. And they follow the VHS tape rules. So, I gotta get all this put back together, but you guys aren't gonna see me do that, so. Alrighty, and we're back. So, as promised, next up, we have 2010, the year we make contact. Also in standard play. Also, 70 millimeter Obi. The last one promoted this one. This one's promoting the first one, so I had some cross promotion there. And this is just such a beautiful set. I picked this one up on Laserdisc. I hadn't picked up 2001 yet, but I picked this one up on Laserdisc, but it was extended play. So, and I got both of these for I think around $15 because Sith Lord has a reward program where you get so much off a purchase if you spend so much. So, really, really great promotion. I think I've risen to the rank of Jedi Master. So, and this one's got this bit in English just with all the different cast notes. And then same kind of booklet with just production notes and different film shots. And then this one is 4 discs, or 2 discs, 4 sides. And again, you get these beautiful chapter stop. So, I am definitely looking forward to delving into both of these. I haven't had a chance to yet. I gotta get this one put back together, and as with the last one, you aren't gonna get to see me do that. And finally, save the best for last as always, we've got Geiger's counter. So, up first, This was a freebie he threw in as a trade for some bubble wrap. There's some cosmetic issuing here. It is the letterbox edition of my favorite rock opera, Jesus Christ Superstar. So, front and back of that, it's got a little bit of cosmetic damage, but it plays fine. So, no complaints here. And now, before we get to these last two things, I'd like to tell a funny story. I recently picked up the shelf for my Laserdisc. I found a great deal over on Facebook Marketplace for a really nice Laserdisc shelf. And one of the guys was like, you're going to want to make sure that, save room for box sets. And I'm like, well, I only have 3. I'm not going to ever own enough box sets to warrant a shelf for them. And then I promptly did what all self-prophesizing people do, and I went out and bought 2 more box sets. So, first up, I got this beautiful 35th anniversary of the 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston. Now, I did not own this movie on any format. I'd seen it one time in theaters. I really love it. It's presented in widescreen. It's a beautiful red box. So, on the inside of the top, you've got your chapter stops about the film. Five discs. Sides 4, 5, and 6 are all in CAV. The rest is in CLV, I do believe. But don't think there's anything on the bottom of this. I think it's just the foam piece. So, but beautiful box set. Love the red. It looks really nice on the shelf. If I were to denote it with any kind of a negative, the one negative would be finally, this is a box set that as soon as I saw that they released it on Laserdisc, I was like, I have to have this. I have the exact same set on VHS tape, but the difference is night and day. We have the Sinbad collection. Ray Harryhausen's effects work. I am all for him. We have this lovely essays on each of the films, quotes from Harryhausen. Back here we've got our chapter stops. Each film is on its own disc, with Eye of the Tiger taking up 2 discs. But I love these movies. I watched them when I was younger. I still love them. I love all of Harryhausen's work, whether it's this or Clash of the Titans, Jason the Argonauts, 20 Million Miles to Earth, Earth versus the Flying Saucers. It is all just phenomenal work. And again, on the bottom of this is just some foam, but I love the artwork of this. I loved it on the VHS tape set. I love it on the Laserdisc set more because you're able to get the full scope of everything. And then on the back, just more. You get to see all the different creatures. And I'm so happy that I got that set for as good of a price as I did. Big thank you to Laser Order 66, Sith Lord Vader, and Geiger Counter. Their Whatnot pages will be in the descriptions. Be sure to check out their shows. I unfortunately haven't been as active in them as I was, but I am hoping to get more active in them here in the next couple of weeks. So that is all I have today for Laserdiscs. So we're going to go and switch over to audio format. I just wanted to take some time to say that I appreciate every single one of you that has ever watched a video, liked a video, subscribed, commented, and I appreciate each and every one of you so much for helping me in realizing this dream and this passion I have for film. So, the big update for the channel that I've been working on is the launch of the Patreon. So the Patreon is going to launch on June 1st. There are going to be 4 tiers, and each tier is going to get something. You will get something from each tier, something different from the previous tier. So, in tier 1, you're going to get my re-ranked videos where I will be taking various top 10 lists from Letterboxd or IMDb or just something I see on the internet, and I am going to re-rank the list as, my personal opinion. So, but the thing is even if I think like something doesn't belong on the list, I'm not going to be able to remove or add anything to the list. This will just have to be how I re-rank this set of movies. So I had a lot of fun when I kind of did a practice run on this the other day, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that is going to be available to everybody in the free tier. Next up, we will have the $2 tier. The $2 tier is going to have both the re-ranking episodes plus my comparing cuts, where I watch 2 different cuts, an extended cut, a director's cut, and a theatrical cut of the same movie, and I kind of talk about why they're different, which one I prefer, and kind of go from there, and we kind of analyze and discuss them. They will also have access to the Patreon live stream that I plan to do once a month, and that is where I'm just going to sit there and hopefully you guys hop on and we just chat about movies for an hour, hour and a half. And that's going to be everything in the $2 tier. In the $5 tier, you will have re-ranked, comparing cuts, Patreon picks, along with my Rediscovering TV Classics, which is going to be a show that follows the format of Rediscovering Classics, but with episodes of classic television. So, I'm really excited about that, and that's something that I've been working really hard on. And you guys will have access to that as well. And then finally, the $7 tier will have access to re-ranked, comparing cuts, Patreon picks, Rediscovering TV Classics, and a full-length audio commentary once a month that I will be putting up. And it will just be me watching a movie that you guys suggest, a movie that I really love, and I will be just discussing why I love it. Sometimes there will be a guest, sometimes there will not. But I'm looking forward to this. I think this is a great step for the channel. it is less restrictive than YouTube in terms of monetization and in terms of what they will and will not strike down for copyright. So I am really looking forward to this. I am so excited. And just to say hey and give you guys all a little taste, starting in May, I will be releasing one of each of these episodes on YouTube, so you kind of get a feel for what you're signing up for, and Patreon will launch with the first 2 episodes of all of these, except for the commentary and the Patreon picks. So, again, thank you. I think this is going to be a fantastic update. We are going back to 3 videos a week. We're going to finish up the VHS tape collections. We're going to go back to doing Rediscovering Classics weekly. And I'll throw a 3rd video in there of just something fun that is going on that I'd like to talk about. As always, I appreciate your guys' suggestions, so make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and ring that bell, because as we know, every time the bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Thank you. This is Roger Dodger signing off. Okay.